Hello, I'm Anawiltos, and today I'm going to be talking about some updates for March and other things that are happening. Now, for those of you who are wondering where have I been these past couple of months, that's I've been working really hard. I do taxes, so it's been very busy for me. And recently also my YouTube channel got fully demonetized because I do not meet the subscriber count threshold. I need at least 1,000 subscribers, otherwise I can't monetize my channel due to new requirements that YouTube has placed. I think it was January when they really came through with that. So in mid-February sometime my channel got demonetized. So that's making things a bit more discouraging for me to continue, because at least at the time previously, there was always a chance that if maybe one of my videos got viral, I could make some money. But now I have to really make sure that I get 1,000 subscribers. And so if anybody likes my videos and hasn't subscribed, please do. That would be nice. I'm not really going to be pushing for subscribers beyond 1,000 really, because that's all I really need. Just 1,000 plus whoever else wants to be subscribed. That's my opinion on that. And unless YouTube puts different requirements in to access certain features, I don't think that there's anything really other than that I would be I wouldn't say demanding, because it's not something that I can really make people do. It's not something that I can dangle in front of people, but it certainly is something that is in some ways requested. Now recently I put out my video regarding the basics of power scaling. It's really the first continuous monologue video that is fully scripted, except for the end bit. Once the discussion ends, that last bit was impromptu, but the rest of it I essentially wrote a little essay. I wouldn't really call it an essay though, even though I just did. Because it's not really the way that one would write an essay, scholastically anyway, because I noticed that the, I guess, methodology of writing the essay is of course a bit different. So that's a little bit of taste of my writing. So and the reason I'm mentioning this right now is because I'm thinking that a good idea for a subscriber goal is I can finally get to work finishing my FreeCiv units video. Now that work has slowed down a bit, I will be able to devote more time to making videos. So if I get at least 100 subscribers and growing weekly from there until up to 1,000, I will dedicate some time each day to continuing to write, edit, or other ways work on the FreeCiv units videos, because it is something that isn't just something I can do in a day or two, because I want to make sure I get it right. I want to make something that is presentable to the community, something that people can tell that effort was put into it. So I've got to write and edit and proofread and do all those things, which definitely take some time to do. So again, for those of you who don't understand exactly what I'm saying the requirements for this are, the requirements are that my subscriber count is at least 100 before I start doing this, and then each week I will be checking whether it's gone up or down. And if it's gone down, then I'll probably still finish it sometime, but I won't really be pushing myself to work on it each day. But if it's gone up, then I'll continue working on it specifically, and that however far it's gone up becomes a new benchmark on whether it's going to go up or down. And once it reaches 1,000, I'm going to work on it until I finish it, unless it drops below 1,000, because that's really the highest benchmark I'm going to set. I'm not going to set any higher benchmarks than that. And essentially the goal is to just have a time where my subscriber count is increasing somewhat, and that would be nice, because if I'm going to invest a lot of time into doing this, I want to know that there is at least something that is going to bear fruit from that. And it's one of those things. Whenever you do work, you really want to eat the fruits of your labor, and I guess that's the attitude I'm really taking to that I do want to finish it, but I'm not really willing to put the full effort into to just get up and do it unless I know that something is going to come of it. That's essentially what I'm saying. And I'm not saying I'm holding this video hostage, because I did start the script several months ago, and it does exist. I did the unit charts a while back, and if anybody remembers those, I posted them onto Twitter. In other news, I recently made my own subreddit. It's just reddit.com/r/Anawiltos. So I posted my power scaling video, my recent power scaling basics video on it, and we'll see how the community reacts. And also, I guess that would be another way to get into contact with me, other than the YouTube comment section, or going into the description on my YouTube channel and seeing what's in there. Because maybe it's better to expand off of YouTube and not to just make YouTube the only place I'm present. Maybe that's a good idea. And although in the rules of the subreddit it says don't go off topic, I just want to clarify that off topic is a very loose thing that I haven't really clearly defined. That is to say, if something is tangential but is still pretty interesting, I don't mind if people talk about it. For example, since I'm talking about scientific power scaling, I think it's okay if people talk about not scientific, science fiction power scaling. I think it's okay for people to talk about power scaling on my subreddit, even if it doesn't have to do explicitly with any video that I've made or anything else that I've published. So I think that's absolutely fine. I may also try to adapt my script for the power scaling video into an actual essay and then post it some other website as well, just to get all my bases covered, get some presence, because I know that there are some people out there who don't like watching, they don't like watching videos, they just want to read something. They just want to read something real quick, and that's the best way they absorb information. So maybe that's another avenue of expansion for me. Writing articles, that could be interesting. Now, for other videos coming up soon, I think over a month ago I actually recorded the first part of what's going to be the multi-part finale for the Stronghold Crusader AI tournament. The reason I didn't finish it and bring it out is because I was thinking of making an original soundtrack to the entire video. So I wrote a few bits of music, and I didn't really get around to finishing it because then I got really busy with work. So that's why that hasn't been out yet. I may just decide to instead just use the default soundtrack, or just no soundtrack, or just little bits of music scattered here and there. Don't know. But anyway, thank you all for listening, and I will be seeing you all next time on Wiltos Over and Out.